What's up guys, Versatile Element here, and it's only been, as of this recording, just 1 week after this year's Game Awards 2024, and yes, there have been a lot of heavy announcements from last week's show, but today I'm just going to go through my top 3 moments of the Game Awards 2024. I'm not going to talk about any extra announcements except for maybe one quick honorable mention, but with that being said, here are my top 3 moments from the Game Awards 2024. At number 3 is Harrison Ford crashing the Game Awards. During the presentation for the Best Performance Award, Todd Howard and voice actor Troy Baker, who both worked on the recent Indiana Jones and the Great Circle video game, they were presenting the award for Best Performance when Harrison Ford came in and all in Indiana Jones style with the theme song and all, helped them out. He even complimented Troy Baker on his performance as Indiana Jones.
I think this guy did a great job. If I'd known he was so good, I would have done it myself.
And also, not to forget, I've seen some moments of this. Todd Howard looking so short next to Troy Baker, because Troy Baker's like 6 foot something, and Todd Howard is only about like 5'5", 5'6" ish. Fun fact: I'm also about 5'4", 5'5" ish. So if I were standing next to somebody as tall as Troy Baker, I would be at about Todd Howard's height too. I do have one quick honorable mention, which is how a few times throughout the Game Awards show, these two old guys from the Muppets,
Statler and Waldorf. I don't know what we signed up for.
they were also brought in to roast Jeff Keighley at the Game Awards.
Oh, good. Can you hear this? Boo!
Yeah, please wrap it up.
So that was all fun to see too. Some real roasts and burns against Jeff Keighley in the Game Awards by those two old Muppet guys. And at number 2, the surprise Okami sequel announcement. Okami was a PlayStation 2 exclusive released back in 2006, and unfortunately Okami didn't sell a whole lot of copies, so it has become an underrated and overlooked gem ever since then. It got ported to the Nintendo Wii in 2008, got the sort of spin-off game on the Nintendo DS called Okami Den, and ever since then, as the game slowly got discovered by more and more people, especially when the HD remakes or remasters came around. Okami HD on the PlayStation 3 around 2012, and then in 2017 came the 8th gen console versions of Okami HD. It's also on PC, and even Nintendo Switch got Okami HD back in 2018. Ever since then, the game got more and more recognition, and fans have been begging Capcom to finally release a proper sequel to Okami. And heck, Okami was even cameoed in Astrobot. We'll get to that more in a moment. Fans have been begging for Okami to get a proper sequel, and finally an untitled sequel for Okami was finally announced. And so here is to hoping that Okami sometime in the future will get a proper sequel that it has deserved for years.
And my favorite moment from the Game Awards 2024 is Astrobot winning Game of the Year. And man, this win by Astrobot is something that I had a lot of thoughts going through after that moment. You know, it's a moment that I've been revisiting, replaying on YouTube to this day, even though like Astrobot has always been my choice for Game of the Year. Astrobot got rave reviews, 9s and 10s across the board pretty much, and even discussions of being a potential contender for Game of the Year. I had some doubts that it was actually realistic. Like, I thought that maybe another video game nominee for Game of the Year would actually win the award, whether it's Balatro or Black Myth Wukong, even Helldivers 2, and so on. Ever since Astrobot won, I was so hyped.
And the game of the year is...
Yo! Yes!
Yes!
And for everybody who's been throwing hate at Astrobot online, saying no, Black Myth Wukong should have won, well, at least Black Myth Wukong won Player's Choice, and that at another video game awards show called the Golden Joystick Award, Black Myth Wukong won that show's Game of the Year. And of course, we can't forget to mention the Game Awards Orchestra, who played all the theme songs of the Game of the Year nominees. They all sounded great. Black Myth Wukong, Balatro, and of course, me being biased towards Astrobot, man, how the main Astrobot theme sounded beautiful played by the orchestra. And of course, Flute Guy during this whole performance playing his heart out. Astrobot, though, is still more deserving, in my opinion, than Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, which that game is DLC, not an entire game in of itself. If Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree was a standalone expansion game, like, say, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, or even Uncharted The Lost Legacy, then maybe Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree can have little to no questions about the nomination. But one more time, it's DLC. It should have at least had its own category like Best DLC or Best Expansion. Overall, Astrobot, well done to Team Asobi. They made a gem of a 3D action platformer, in my opinion. Okay, it's not the hardest or even the most original 3D platformer. You could even say that Astrobot is PlayStation's Mario. It's Super Mario Galaxy 3, done by PlayStation. But still, Astrobot, this is to you. Congratulations to being the Game of the Year for 2024. Congratulations, Astrobot. And now it's time for me to follow Jeff Keighley's own advice and to wrap it up.
Please wrap it up!
What do you guys think of the Game Awards from last week? What are some of your favorite moments from the Game Awards? What did you think of Astrobot winning Game of the Year? And who was your choice for Game of the Year, if not Astrobot? Feel free to let me know all of this down below in the comments. That's all I've got for today. Versatile Elements signing out. Thank you for stopping by, and I shall see you in the next one. Continue to enjoy your Christmas and holiday season.